So we would build a wall, stop illegal immigration, dreamers would become citizens. The reason why today dreamers are in limbo or perpetual limbo mode is because of Senator Chuck Schumer. They literally killed it. They did not want to give President Trump, prior to an election, a victory on immigration. Because he was the arch nemesis of immigration, right? But he wasn't.
We are joined now by the Reverend Samuel Rodriguez, the president of the National Hispanic Christian Leadership Conference. Reverend Rodriguez, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
You know as much about the immigration debate in this country as anybody, and you've actually come up with a really reasonable solution that has been endorsed by people from, on one extreme, President Obama, to the other extreme, President Trump. What is the central portion of your plan?
It's a practical solution. This immigration malaise is now an immigration crisis, which can, without any sort of hyperbole, be defined currently with what's taking place at the border as a humanitarian crisis. So here's the solution. One, we secure our borders. We stop all illegal immigration, period. We incorporate every single component of technology, infrared satellite imaging, including finishing the wall that President Trump started. But we stop all illegal immigration for many reasons, by the way, Doug. It's not just the sovereignty of the nation, which is a viable, of course, justification. But as a pastor who happens to have immigrants in our community, in our churches, sex trafficking, the coyotes, exploitation. I can tell you so many tragic, horrific stories of what has taken place in breaking lives. So we must stop illegal immigration. But here's the other component. The dreamers that are here, individuals, over 1.8 million who are currently here, their parents brought them over. They shouldn't have to pay for the sins of their parents. Let's find a way to grant them citizenship. Here it is. Again, they shouldn't pay for the sins of their parents as long as they have not been engaged in any sort of nefarious activities. What do we do with the parents that came here illegally? We don't grant them citizenship. There is a price to pay for coming to this country illegally, even if you did so 20, 25 years ago, and even for humanitarian reasons, even very well justifiable human reasons. They came here illegally, and we cannot grant them citizenship. Well, we will grant them if they are not involved in nefarious activity, which 99.9% are not. If they have been paying taxes, which the vast majority have been paying taxes and working in all sectors of our economy, we grant them legal status, a permanent green card.
Right.
That's a practical solution that even the most conservative legislators in Congress and in the Senate have signed on to.
Right. So you've got the trade-off. You've got border security for conservatives, for Republicans, and you've got citizenship for the dreamers. You put the number at 1.8. I've seen, I think, numbers as high as 8 million, but you settle on 1.8. That's fine. So what's the obstacle?
Well, the obstacle is political gridlock.
Yeah.
It's the fact that President Trump had me negotiating between Nancy Pelosi and the White House. And I would literally walk back and forth from the White House to Speaker Pelosi's office. And we had a deal in place where President Trump surprised the world. He offered the largest amount of dreamers legalized to be granted citizenship. This is President Trump, mind you.
Who
like even more than Obama.
Who killed the deal? That's the key question for me.
Schumer. Senator Schumer killed the deal. And I know this firsthand. I lived it out. I had a press conference with Speaker Pelosi announcing the deal. And the trade-off, by the way, was for Congress to fund the building of the wall. So we would build a wall, stop illegal immigration, dreamers would become citizens. The reason why today dreamers are in limbo or perpetual limbo mode is because of Senator Chuck Schumer. They literally killed it. They did not want to give President Trump, prior to an election, a victory on immigration. Because he was the arch nemesis of immigration, right? But he wasn't. He offered a compromise that even surpassed, or no pun intended, trumped President Obama's proposal. And that's what killed the deal. It's political gridlock. Yeah. It's morally reprehensible for both parties to play politics with human lives.
Well, you put your finger on it right now, and it sounds to me like that political fighting is not going to get any better, at least for the short term, at least through the month of November. You've got these midterm elections coming up. Both sides are entrenched right now, at least through November. Is that your sentiment?
Doug, it is my sentiment, but what's happening right now on the border, at the border, is so egregious that it will prompt the outcome of the November election. It will prompt. But I do believe conservatives will take over the House for sure, for certain. But it will prompt conservatives to find a way to pass comprehensive immigration reform in a way that addresses all the aforementioned boxes.
Well, I wish we had more time to talk about this. It's a wonderful thing you're doing, trying to bring people together in this very, very divisive issue. I wish you the best of luck, and Americans wish you the best of luck here. And perhaps the obstacle that you cited, Senator Chuck Schumer, will be a minority leader come November. We shall see. Thanks very much for your time, Samuel Rodriguez. Good to see you.
Thank you for having me.
Hi, I'm Doug McKelway, and thank you for watching Centerpoint. We hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and tap the bell icon so you're notified every time a new video is posted. Leave a comment below and keep the conversation going by sharing this video with a friend who needs to see it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here tomorrow.